In this question we're presented with a parallelogram and we're interested in the angles. So I've got to think to myself, what do I know about the angles in a parallelogram? So if I draw a parallelogram up here, there's two main things I know. I know that angle is the same as that angle up there. And hopefully you can see they're both less than 90 degrees, and in fact they're equal. And we could prove that because that angle is the same as that angle because they're corresponding. Then these two angles are alternate. But we don't need to prove it in this case. So we've got those two are equal. But I also know that the two angles at the bottom add up to 180. So for example here, because I know that angle equals that angle, and then I know that these two angles here will make 180 degrees. So I'm left with two things. So we'll start with the two opposite angles being equal. So 5x take 20 equals 2x plus 43. Always look for the smallest number of x's. We've got 5x and 2x, so that's the 2x. So I'm going to take away 2x. I must do it to both sides to keep the equation working. 5x take away 2x is 3x. 2x take away 2x is 0. So I'm just left with 43. Having moved the x's from the right hand side, I now move across the left and move the number. So I've got to add 20 on that side, so I must add 20 on that side. So I get 3x, add 0, equals 63, and divide by 3 to get 1x. 1x is 21. So I now know that x is 21. Now my other fact is, I know this angle is also equal to 5x take away 20, because these two are corresponding angles. I've just slid this angle here, and I've slid it across, and it ends up here. So I'll put a line down the middle. I know that 4y take away 5x plus 5x take away 20 is 180. So take away 5x, add 5x is 0. So I get 4y take away 20 is 180. I haven't got to worry about y's on both sides, so I just want to move this minus 20. So I add 20 to that side and add 20 to that side. So 4y is 200, and so y is 50 degrees. This one worked out quite nicely because the 5x's cancelled in both cases. It might have been necessary to substitute the number x in here. So work out the angle. So 5x's, 5 times 21, take away 20. That's 105, take away 20. That's 85 degrees. And then we know this is 95 degrees, and we could work it out because we already know x. But in this particular case, it worked out quite nice.